Hey everyone, Moy here, back with another video. Today we will be covering what is Web3. Just kind of a new series, maybe a continuation of the MetaMask and Ethereum series, where I was talking about how to get started with MetaMask and Ethereum and buying that. This will be talking about one of my favorite technologies that Ethereum provides. But before we can get to that, please scroll down, hit the like button, and subscribe and hit that bell as well. Alrighty, but before we can get to Web3, we need to have a quick history lesson covering the previous versions. First, in the beginning was Web 1. This was when things were a little bit more static. Pure HTML and CSS is what we're looking at. No fancy designs, not a lot of movement, not other than besides your basic drop downs. Most users during this time were passive consumers of the information that was currently available on the web. So let's think research articles, brochure sites, just something basic to allow users to kind of go to the site, see what is already there, and kind of just pick it up and go on. Our first major upgrade came with Web 2.0. This version is what a lot of us will be familiar with. Not a lot of people experience Web 2.0, I guess, in my age group, but Web 2.0 is, or also known as, the rise of social media, or just the rise of social media. But this was majorly when YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, our favorite MySpace, Blogger, and Tumblr, Google, Amazon, websites like this were made available, allowing users to not only consume content that was given to them, but provide it as well. So we were able to have things like Netflix, which had data previously provided, and all the user had to do was log in and kind of view what movie or TV show they wanted to watch. Or if they wanted to create their own content, they could go onto Twitter or YouTube and just make a video or a post and kind of upload it and share it for others to use, which worked wonders, because with the popularity of social media, we were able to somewhat, I guess, get together a lot easier and collaborate on ideas that were once unattainable, I would say, and at a faster rate too. But with this ease of access to socializing and collaboration, it quickly became a con due to companies finding ways to extract various our personal data and how we utilize the website and use websites in conjunction, and would take that data and use it for profit, either by making their website more addictive, or just kind of predicting what your buying habits would be, I guess, with like Amazon. So like how you would Google search something, and then next thing you know, there's an ad or two saying, hey, buy this from me so that you can have what you like, which is kind of them, they're able to make even more money off the data that we then provide, which kind of is lame. But on top of that, the content that the users then did provide to these websites, they didn't own them 100%. So they can't take your photo and directly make money off of it. But in order for you to keep your content on their website, or for you to have their account, it normally had to be hosted by that company, and to maintain its longevity on their site, you had to follow their TOS and various other policies that could change whenever. And if you didn't either update your content to follow it, or made new content to follow these these rules, you would be removed and or banned, which we've seen recently across the internet, but for varying reasons. So it could be a problem if you were, say, streaming on YouTube or Twitch and this were your livelihood, and for some reason you posted a video that was against their TOS suddenly, and then it were removed. And if your account were removed, and that would be a whole stream of income like taken from you that you had no control of. This would then bring us to our next step in the web, being Web 3 or Web 3 in this case. It's still quite similar. You have websites and apps, but it's mostly decentralized. And Web3 is currently in flux. So what Web3 could be considered today could change, say, in a week, month, or a year or two from now. Currently, I would say it's an internet that is built on top of a decentralized network. This would allow for the creation of decentralized websites and apps, or also known as dApps. And these dApps could be platforms or websites not controlled by one centralized organization, while maintaining their trustless system due to the network that they're located on. Ethereum would be one crypto or blockchain that comes to mind due to the smart contracts and the already overwhelming number of dApps that are on the ecosystem. There's already a large group of people developing various apps on there, allowing you to take advantage of the Ethereum network and even get development yourself, allowing it to be way easier than what it was once before. But it's crazy. I really enjoy Ethereum for that, just because like there's smart contracts. You can just write a few functions for your for your app that are supposed to take care of saving various addresses to the blockchain to let them know that, like, hey, this address is registered with this smart contract, so that you can continue with the various features that app provides. There are some tools called like DAOs that are a part of Web3, which would be like a decentralized autonomous organization. So what it mostly would take care of is, I guess, like the inner workings, or say you needed kind of like a CEO, board of directors, CIO, some sort of like organization like that. But you didn't necessarily want, I guess, people there, or say you wanted to elect individuals based on the code process. You could continually do that without having a individual sit back and manage where each person's vote on the network is going. Because like say you do create a website on here, a lot of these dApps will have a governance token, which is a native token to the dApp itself that a user can earn by interacting with their platform, which then would allow them to vote on further changes in the network, or take that currency and kind of move it to Ethereum or to another coin and profit and influence that with dApp, which makes versatility wonderful with Web3. Another Web3 component that I would like to speak on is Ipfs. It's a peer-to-peer network that is used alongside of Ethereum's Web3, but mostly manages the storage of content, so you can place videos, images. I know some organizations are working on ways to add live streaming towards it. So that would be wonderful to see a decentralized streaming platform where people can play games and whatnot and actually own their content that's being placed on the network and can't just get cut out whenever that platform so chooses. So you may be wondering, who created this Web3? Well, no one. It was more of an idea that was built upon over a course of a few years by large organizations and just individuals who felt that there needed to be change on how the internet was used. Alrighty, so to name a few of these contributors, I would say there would be Ethereum, Consensus, who's in charge of the Infura API, as well as MetaMask, and then third would be the Web3 Foundation, which they created Web3.js, or I guess they had founded the initial framework for that, which allows developers to download a JavaScript package and easily add Web3 Web3 capabilities to their website at ease of use, which I personally use myself. I will talk a little bit more about that later on. With that, I am going to conclude this part of the video of part 1 of what is Web3. Just give you a little rundown of what it was. Again, here, Web3 is a decentralized network that normally is built on top of a crypto or blockchain. That is, I guess, the best way I can put at it. So again, Web3 would be a internet that would be built on top of a blockchain such as Ethereum, and allows for decentralized websites, dApps, as well as the inclusion of money. So that is the one thing. Also, another benefit of Ethereum being used with Web3. But in the next video, that's when I will cover a little bit more of the benefits and the use cases of what Ethereum can be used for. So check me out on that video. I'm gonna have it here tomorrow or Friday. So yeah.